Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I think what I want to share is that we are the Attorney General of Iowa. We're not just the Attorney General for consumers, we're your Attorney General too, and we're going to treat you fairly. If you have questions, we can't give you legal advice, but we can try to help you. And if you have a complaint that's filed against you, here's what you can expect. First of all, complaints are public records, so it's going to be in our database, and if somebody wants to find out about it, they can. But you'll find out about it because we will almost always send a copy of that complaint to you and ask you to respond in writing. We do not prejudge complaints. In other words, we don't draw conclusions just because the consumer says something happened. We want to hear both sides of it. But when we give you that opportunity, please take advantage of it. Sometimes dealers don't respond, and we have to resort to issuing a subpoena that requires them to respond. Or sometimes they don't respond in the way that we ask. For example, we will very often ask for copies of what you have in the deal jacket, and a dealer may or may not send it. When dealers don't cooperate in that way, then they move up higher on the enforcement priority chain. So, I mean, it's a quid pro quo. In other words, you work with us, we work with you. And we will treat you fairly. We are not going to jump to conclusions. We're going to give you a fair chance to respond. Because sometimes dealers get ripped off too. And sometimes consumers try to trick us. And they tell us things that aren't true sometimes. So, we've got to keep our eyes open. And giving you a fair opportunity to respond is just part of being fair, and it's part of being your Attorney General.